As far as the problem identification is concerned, we have, through our discussion within the group, we have identified one heart-pressing problem that is continuously growing for the last 20 years, 25 years, specifically after the Green Revolution. The problem is overuse of chemical pesticide and loss of natural productivity of soil. Natural fertility, natural productivity of soil. In our group, we have considered that this is the most critical problem that the farming community is facing, and not only the farming community, the entire all the stakeholders who are engaged in this farming process, and our common people who are not the farmers, who are only the consumers, they are also not beyond this problem. So as far as the causes of the problem, while discussing about the immediate causes of the problem, we have identified some hard-pressing causes that are the preconditions of this problem. High-yielding variety seeds and GM seeds. In the last in 60s, when analyzing the cause, in the last 60s when Green Revolution was promoted by government, and after that the entire our heirloom seeds have been disappeared. Secondly, maximization of water usage. The industrial farming is mainly based on groundwater. Without groundwater, they can't live. They can't know any sustainable usage or any very much judicious usage of water. They always depend on the maximization of water usage. Thirdly, chemical fertilizer and chemical pesticides. They are the twin brothers. They can't live alone. And another is small landholding farmers. The small landholding farmers who are at the very much target zone of this problem, because what the small landholding farmers, they have to depend on this meager piece of land, but they have to sustain the entire family on this meager piece of land, but they have to maximize their production. There is a very dialectical situation when they have to when they have nothing to offer beyond this meager land, and on the basis of this meager land they have to maximize their production to sustain the entire family. And there is no sustained agriculture policy which is contextually appropriate. In our group, we have already discussed. Didi was discussing regarding Telangana. Telangana has a very contextually appropriate agriculture policy. They are depending mainly on millets. They are depending mainly on millet. हमारा entire देश में एक ही agriculture policy. This is to some extent unsustainable. India is a country of the huge diversity, and as far as the effects of this problem, so we go to the deeper into this causes. We have what we have underscored and what we have unearthed, that health hazards, malnutrition, these are all causing from this HIV and GM seeds. Another is growing family cost, the medical cost of the family. Medical cost of the family is continuously growing. The farming has become most nutritionally insensitive. This nutritional insensitiveness of this farming is causing the huge family medical cost. Another is more scarcity of drinking water. When this entire farming process is becoming more and more depending on groundwater, so the more scarcity of drinking water is happening in entire India. And this and for that reason, water pollution is increasing, biodiversity is increasing, and entire chemical fertilizer and chemical pesticides is causing the huge depletion of biodiversity. Another is small landholding farmer. Farmers can't afford the process. There are 3 A's depend in this farming process: affordability, accessibility, and availability. As far as affordability of farming is concerned, smallholding farmers, they can't sustain this farming. So more and more farmers expressing their willingness to leave farming. Another is no agriculture policy. When there is no sustained agriculture policy in the country which can feed the farmers and which can feed the entire nation, so MNCs are filling the gap. And they are gripping the entire farming process. So from farm to fork, what we call mat theke rannaghar or farm to fork, the entire process is becoming more and more unsustainable and continuously adding to this problem. When we are, I mean, all this cause and effects, we are going to the deeper and deeper and deeper, and it is continuously adding to the problem. Problem is becoming more hard pressing. Problem is becoming more bigger as we are seeing. This is the submerged part of this problem. This is the tip of the iceberg only. The overuse of chemical pesticides and loss of natural productivity. There are some others. So if we can get more half an hour, we can add several other causes and effects also. Thank you.
So the last point, MNC are coming into farming process. That is probably contract farming, and probably not good. You mean probably not good. And regarding the price, minimum support price, MSP is not still legal, right? MSP is not still legalized. Oh, अलग है, ठीक है. वो भी तो एक problem है ना. They should get this minimum support price guaranteed.
इस प्रॉब्लम के साथ एमएसपी का कोई लिंक
नहीं है. अच्छा ठीक है. You
Any
people are.
Any question?
আমরা লিখতে চাচ্ছিলাম ওখানে তারপরে বললাম ওটার জন্য
Or has any one question?
Any question, ma'am?
বলছি তো
বলো।
মানে মিডলম্যান বা মার্কেটের বা ইনফ্লেশন এই কারণের জন্য কি এই রিজনগুলো
প্রক্সি কজেস সাপোজ প্রক্সি ইন্ডিকেটর বলে একটা কথা আছে না আমাদের, সে মানে এগুলো সবকটাই প্রক্সি কজেস আর কি। ভিতরে ঢুকলে আরো অনেকগুলো দিয়ে পাওয়া যেতে পারে। হ্যাঁ, মিডলম্যান আসতে পারে। মিডলম্যান এখানে কি, মিডলম্যান এখানে ওই ধরুন মানে যে ফার্মার্স কান্ট অ্যাফোর্ড দ্য প্রসেস, দোজ হু আর ফার্মিং ইন দ্য far flung
Marginal farmers cannot afford that.
they have to depend on this middleman, but middleman we can't eradicate entire middleman. Middleman is a part of the ecosystem. Middleman is a part of the ecosystem. Middleman for a dalal era থাকবে. How to minimize this, how to neutralize this?
अगर इसकी एग्जैक्टली रूट कॉज देखेंगे ना कि हमारे जब ग्रीन रिवॉल्यूशन हुआ उसके बाद हमको ऐसे लगा कि सरकार जो बीज देगा, जो सीड्स प्रोवाइड करेगा, तो वो ज़्यादा अच्छा है ना। जिसके लिए जो नेचुरल हम लोग जो उसको प्रिजर्व करते थे, उसको ट्रीटमेंट करते थे, वो हम लोग कहीं ना कहीं भूल गए। और क्या क्या डिपेंडेंसी स्टार्ट हुआ, जब डिपेंडेंसी स्टार्ट हुआ तो मार्केट में देखा कि डिमांड ज़्यादा है, तो पेस्टिसाइड कंपनी सीड्स भी देने लगे, पेस्टिसाइड्स भी देने लगे। ठीक है, जब ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम शुरू हुआ तब अभी इसमें ज़्यादा काम हो रहा है। और ये सही बात है, आफ्टर ग्रीन रिवॉल्यूशन हम अपनी सीड्स, अपने ट्रीटमेंट सब भूल गए। पहले हम लोग के घर में रहता था बीज, अब तो नहीं है, अब तो सरकार देगा या फिर मार्केट से खरीदना पड़ेगा। तो इसीलिए उसके साथ लिंक है, पर कुछ आया है
लिंक विद डेमोग्राफिक चेंजेस इन डेमोग्राफिक
डेमोग्राफी तो नहीं बोले, उसमें बोल सकते हैं कि हाँ, उससे ये बोल सकते हैं कि हम लोग अपना प्रैक्टिस खुद ही भूलेंगे। हमको कोई नहीं बोला कि आप भूल जाओ। तो अभी जब याद
Madam, another one is we are our farmers are depending mostly corporate because of there is no government policy to sustainable agriculture. There is no, whereas Telangana millet must cultivate farmers, millet mission, but there is in Bengal totally dependent on corporate, their packaging, attractive packaging, their advertisement, and so many. So farmers are motivated this type of ad, advertisement, and different types of motivation. So soil and environment and marginal farmers both are affected mostly. Sir.
Although I have some
Please, sir, give your inputs. Sir, your inputs, please.
You said that the problem is overuse of chemical pesticide, loss of natural productivity of soil. I don't have any problem with the problem.
एक्चुअली ये जो प्रॉब्लम है ना, ये क्या बोले कालीघाट के पास ना,
No, what I'm saying is I don't have any problem with the problem, but I have problem with the final cause. Okay, growing family cost is not a cause of overuse of chemical pesticide. You have stopped there. Growing family cost. Why family cost is
हाँ,
growing?
उन लोग का जो डिस्कशन था, जो मार्जिनलाइज फार्मिंग कॉस्ट,
Farming cost. How will you control that?
But how we control that? We can switch on natural farming and all that.
And then finally, besides I see MNCs are gripping
Gripping the entire farming process.
नो सर
Farming
एक्चुअली
process.
फार्मिंग कॉस्ट जो इन लोग का जो डिस्कशन में था कि जब सीड्स भी परचेज करना पड़ता है, फर्टिलाइजर परचेज करना पड़ता है, तो उसमें क्या लोन लेकर के मार्जिनल फार्मर्स, तो जब उसका कॉस्ट बढ़ जाता है, अब जब सारे चीज़ मतलब परचेज करते हैं तो कॉस्ट बढ़ता है, तो लोन लेता है फार्मर्स, तो उसको लेकर ये बात है। पर ये उसको जब
MNCs are capturing the farming process. I don't know whether that's a cause at all. So
market की demand
capture, you cannot kick them out. Who knows rank effect?
Sir, government policy is very important. Sir. There is no government policy.
Anyway, you have taken up an issue which is complex,
This is very
which is complex issue. So maybe you have to give further thinking to reach the crux of the problem. Yeah.
Actually, the fertility of land is going day by day, it is reducing fertility of the land. So naturally, the farmers leave the because cost is increasing. Chemical farming, chemical fertilizers cost also is increasing. So day by day, they have to put more fertilizer, chemical fertilizer.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just talking about the logic, logical explanation.
Logical
Problems
framework.
with important cause, whether that is okay, whether you can develop an intervention based on the cause that you have identified down below. Last जो cause है, उसके लिए can you develop any intervention? That's my problem.
But this is the cause. So only advocacy, only some small scale. This is a very broad thing.
Think whether you can really develop. Okay, fine. Thank you.
It was a very large issue because 80% of the population still depends around this.
Organic farming can fulfill the Indian demand.
In 2008, there was a report by IASTD. They have told organic farming can feed. This is a very long-term corporate propaganda. The organic farming, if you have to feed the nation,
Whole
organic
nation.
farming is not
Talking about very marginal farmers.
How you are strategizing the shifting?
क्या
Just in one day, a marginal farmer, you go to a marginal farmer's house and you have to use only the heirloom seeds. You have to only use this panchagabbo and all these things. They will not accept it, and the entire process will fail. This is a very slow process. আমি প্রশ্নটা হচ্ছে যে অর্গানিক ফার্মিং কি দেশকে খাওয়াতে পারে, সেটা আমি ওটার উত্তর দিয়েছি।
আমি বলতে চাইছি যে আমি একদম এগ্রি যে
হ্যাঁ।
স্লো প্রসেস এটা।
হ্যাঁ।
এবার যেটা আমি বলতে চাইছি, যখন মার্জিনাল ফার্মারদের সঙ্গে আমরা কথা বলেছি, ওরা বলেছে যেহেতু এটা স্লো, সেহেতু দে আর নট ফর দিস, দে আর নট গোয়িং টু ডু দিস।
না, স্লো গুলো তো বেশি পক্ষে থাকার কথা, আমি তো একবারে বলছি না। প্রফিট হ্যাঁ, এটা একটা বিষয়, এটা একটা সাস্টেনেবল এগ্রিকালচার ক্যান বি প্রফিটেবল, ক্যান বি ইকোনমিক্যালি ভায়াবল। সেই লড়াইটা আমাদের করতে হবে। এটা একদিনের, এটা কেউ এখানে অনেকটা বাজারকে আমি কি করে কন্ট্রোল করছি, লোকাল মার্কেট দেখছি, এখানে
লড়াই আছি, আমাদের আমরা লড়াই আছি, আমরা ওটা লড়াই আছি, লড়াই আছি, লড়াই আছে।